Greetings, sports fans nationwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log, and in this video, Lakers are perfect on the road. But before I get into that, let us take a moment to recognize the 15-year anniversary, the immortal Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Shout out to my main man on the West Coast, M6 Drop, who dropped 81 points 15 years ago, January 22nd, 2006, against the Toronto Raptors in LA in the Staples Center. 28 of 46 from the field, 7 of 13 from 3, 18 of 20 from the charity stripe, also known as the free throw line. So we're just going to take a moment to remember and celebrate the immortal Kobe Bryant. Sports fans nationwide, let us celebrate my and your LA Lakers. Last night, prime time, bright lights were activated, national stage was set, and what went down was once again LeBron James, the king, the chosen one. We are all witnesses defeating the fake-ass MVP, defeating the fake Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis, Greek Freak, a.k.a. Greek Dud, who goes down once again to His Highness, LeBron James. Final score 113-106 as LeBron has his first 30-point game of the season, make it 34 to be exact, including the growth of LeBron James. 3-point assassin who sealed the deal with the shot over Brook Lopez, threw up the three, and that was all she wrote, folks. But, however, being the sports historian, let it be noted that the Lakers are the sixth team in NBA history to start the season on the road 8-0 or better, but it was only the 1993-1994 Houston Rockets who walked away with the NBA championship. But of course, that means nothing to me, the top 1% of the people's sportscaster, because we know that the king, LeBron James, the chosen one, will fulfill the prophecy and have the Lakers going back-to-back this season. There is no one out there that can stop us, because not only does LeBron James own Giannis, the king LeBron James is 16-5 over Greek Freak. And Greek Freak has to go back to the drawing board and find out why he can't win the big one, but it doesn't matter because everybody's fixated and focused on the Brooklyn Nets, who the previous night on Wednesday suffered a double overtime loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers as Colin Sexton went off for 42 points, negating the 38 by Durant, the 37 by oddball Kyrie Irving, who finally not only returned to the Nets lineup to not only play an actual NBA game after taking a hiatus for personal reasons. This is actually oddball Kyrie's second time playing the Cleveland Cavaliers since 2017. So clearly, I can understand why he would avoid his former team, because James Harden even chipped in with a triple-double. 21 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. Cleveland Cavaliers 147, Brooklyn Nets 135. They take the loss in double overtime. And do you really expect me to believe that those Brooklyn Nets are the ones who can contend for the championship with my and your LA Lakers? Sports fans nationwide, the answer is a resounding no, as decreed by the prophet. They don't stand a chance. And if the Brooklyn Nets even think that they're going to make it to the NBA Finals to knock and derail the Lakers from going back-to-back two-time NBA champions, they have another day coming, because clearly they aren't even up to the task of taking on and defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers, who, of course, that game, as of this video, is going on right now. So let me check what the score is on that real quick. It's currently 34 Cleveland, 33 Brooklyn. However, let us concern our things with all things Laker Nation. Tomorrow, Lakers taking on the Chicago Bulls. That should be exciting. But before this video ends, let me talk about one thing real quick. Shaq and his commentary, his take, his opinion on Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Spider Mitchell, excuse me. Shaq needs to stay in his fucking lane. His job should be to only critique big men. Don't worry about the guards. Because as I and you, sports fans nationwide, know, Shaq has no real fan base. The love in LA belongs to Kobe Bryant. If there's no Kobe Bryant, Shaq doesn't get 3 championships. Remember, when he went to Miami, it was D Wade who got him another championship. Shaq wasn't dominating in that series. He was old, he was washed up, and at that point, pretty much a has-been. So save the critique and criticism of the guards because it makes you look like a bully. And if anything, Shaq should be focused on bringing a goddamn Shaq Big Chicken to New York City. Inside joke, M6 drop, main man, the king of Vegas. You know what I'm talking about. You hooked it up. Shaq, New York City needs a big chicken. Don't worry about shooting guards. Don't worry about point guards. Don't worry about any kind of guards. Deal with the big men, the centers and the power forwards, especially since we have a lot of 7'1" power forwards now that is shooting threes like Greek Freak. But unfortunately, it did not equate to a win. He took the L like he will continue to take the rest of his natural-born career. Thank you very much, sports fans nationwide, for tuning in. Until next time, Lex Anderson, sports fashion icon, signing out.